Hello everyone, welcome to Acorn and Oak and today's video. Today we're going to be doing something with this. This is something, I don't know if they're available all over the world, but there's something we use here in the UK. You put a plate on the inside and it gives it a decorative wooden edge. I'm going to use this for a Christmas craft. I'm going to unscrew these silver, because what they do is you put the plate in and then these swing round and hold it in place. So I'm going to remove these, unscrew them, but I'm going to keep them because I'm only going to hot glue the items on, so then I can just peel them off if and when I want to use this item again. As you can see underneath it, I have some cardboard. I'm going to draw around this piece onto the cardboard. I will put the hanger back on, or if I decide to have it on a plate stand, then I will just leave the hanger off. So let's draw around this. And I'm just going to cut it out, so I won't bore you with the cutting out bit. Okay, I'm not going to alter this in any way, but that will go on the back like that. Okay, I have this music paper and I got it printed on a website called, and now the website name is just completely escaped me. I'll put it up on the screen. I got two because I wanted this color, but this is too small, so I'm going to use this one, but I'm going to darken it using my vintage photo. I want to make sure I get as much of that Holy Night in. I know it doesn't quite meet on both sides, but I'm not bothered about that. You're not going to see it. So I am going to draw around that quickly, just to give myself some sort of idea of where I need to cut it, and also where I need to put the vintage photo ink. I use some quite thick cardstock that I had in my stash. I don't know what the thickness is, but I'm going to attach it to the cardboard, so you could print it off normal printing paper. But I chose to do it on this because to give it a bit more stability. Okay, now do I want to put it on here first and then ink it, or ink it then put it on? No, I think I'm going to put it on first. And I'm going to use the good old art glitter glue. Get my fingers right up in the edge. And then get the glue in all the, especially the edge parts. Okay, let's glue that down. I'm using my favourite all-time inking tool, which was handcrafted by Shell's husband, Clint. That's the Rambling Crafter. Their Etsy store is linked below. He makes these by hand and they are awesome. So it doesn't go all the way to the edge. I'm going to have some foliage and things at the bottom here, so I'm not going to worry about doing that middle bit. It's just a pointless activity. So I just use my wet wipe, and clean it off like this, and then use a microfiber cloth to dry it. I do have one which is for brown. This one's my brown one. I do have one for yellow and for blue. Right, so I need to make sure that I keep one of these at the top just in case I want to hang it up. In fact, I might even put a screw in it just to make sure that it's in the right place. Okay. I do have another image which I'm hoping to use. Again, I shall link the images below. I printed them off. It was either that one or this one, and I printed them off in 2 sizes, again on some sturdy cardstock. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. I'm going to cut both of them out. I don't think I'm going to use this one because it's Oh Holy Night, the stars are brightly shining. I thought the star would be appropriate, so I'm going to cut both of them out. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them square or just the star, but let me cut those out. Now this particular piece is going, will be going in my hallway, and the theme in my hallway this year is kind of rustic woodland, I guess, in a way, or just generally rustic. So I want to make this kind of rustic, but I also want to make it kind of vintage inspired. Now I really think I'm going to use just the star because I want to put it down here, or maybe insert it in the back here, but I don't want to take over the music paper, so I don't think I'm going to use a small one. I'm going to use the larger one, but I am going to just use the inner image. And I don't think I'm going to put any vintage photo on this. I want this to stand out a bit more then, because it's going to be surrounded by foliage and that type of thing. Okay, and I've got some foam pieces that I think I'm going to use to raise it up from the backing. So let's get this back in. Let's get this glued on. And I'm literally just going to use hot glue because, like I said, I don't want it to be a permanent thing. Making sure that I've got my ring at the top. Yeah, that looks about right. Get rid of any of those glue strings. Those pesky glue strings. Okay, I want that about there. So let's get off me. Let's cut this in half. So I've just doubled it on the back there. And then that gives me a place to put it so it's raised. because I don't want it to be flat. And I didn't do a very good job in cutting this out, did I? Right, so I'm going to have that there, and then I've got some foliage which I'm going to utilise. I've got some bells that I thought I might like to put in. I've also got some instruments. Maybe like a violin or something, or a trumpet, or a French horn. So I've got those there as well. I've got some twigs, and I've got some berries in red, and some pip berries. So let's figure this out now. I've got some glue on the back of this. And there we have it, crafters, all done. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Thank you very much for joining me. Please like, share and comment. I'd like to hear what your thoughts below, and you'll see me again soon. Take care now. Bye bye.